ain't nothing but a fight. Cause I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I got to
Right.
fight every day. We all got the same opponent, whether we know it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's the evil one. He hate us all, whether y'all love God or know God or not. So you got to fight him every day. Being a Christian is nothing but a fight. So
Absolutely.
I know I don't hate my opponent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to kill him. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people, I guess they kind of generalize the sport as being brutal, and people having a lot of hate for each other. When did you come to the point where you decided that you were going to have this personal relationship with God?
Yeah, to be honest, I never came to a point where I feel God just touched me when He thought it was time for me to start living right. So I never decided when I was going to give my life to God and nothing like that. God decided it was time.
Yeah, it was in His time, right?
Right.
It was His time, yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about your last fight in the WFA with Matt Lindland? I'm looking through your record. You don't have too many victories through decision. Just a couple of them here. And he's even on Sherdog and all over the place, people are saying Matt Lindland is the top dog for the 185 or whatever he's fighting at now. But how was that fight for you? Won by decision in 3 rounds. Was it a really tough fight?
Yeah, it was a really tough fight. I trained very hard for Matt Lindland because I watched his tapes and he don't stop going. He keeps going the whole fight. I knew if I didn't get my cardio up that he would have a chance to beat me from being tired. I went to the mountains and trained for him because I didn't want that guy to beat me, especially from being tired. He's an excellent wrestler, excellent what he do, but I hate fighting with his style. Styles make fights.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I thought it was a boring fight. A lot of people said they thought it was the same fight, but I thought it was a boring fight because of the way he fought me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to fight people with their style.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you won the fight, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. And it seems like it was a great fight. What kind of stuff were you doing to get your cardio up where you needed it?
For him, I just did a whole lot of stuff what I thought I was gonna be doing in the fight. Did a whole lot of running, sprinting, and I trained up on top of the mountains. It was excellent. I had an excellent camp. That's one of the best. That's like the best camp I ever had before my life.
Who you training?
I had some good people that training for. I had my dad, and I had Phil Baroni, Trevor Pringlett, and like Savant Young, and Tony McKee, Jason Miller. Man, I had a Southpaw Greco guy come help me train. You know what I'm saying? I just had a lot of people go out there and help me out, and it was good.
Yeah. Rampage, who do you think the up-and-comers are right now, like in the 185 and the 205 division?
Well, I don't know about the 185 because they ain't my big class and stuff, but I think Rashad Evans is looking good, and Keith Sardine is he's looking good, and that's about it. I've been noticing.
Okay. All right. Where do you see, obviously the UFC's landed, mixed martial arts has landed and people are starting to accept it now. Do you think it's totally landed, or, do you think it still needs to do a little more mature, and where do you see it in the next couple of years?
I think UFC is going to take over boxing. People are going to say, boxing what?
Cool. All right. Well, how are we on time, guys? Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Okay. You guys got anything else for Rampage?
I'm just curious. You said you're working with Jason Miller. He's kind of coming in and out of UFC and a bunch of other organizations. Apparently, he has some amazing jiu-jitsu. Were you working with him on your ground stuff?
Yeah, I just started back working with him on my ground. Because I tell you what, Jason Miller is a secret, but to my victories over like Gorilla Bustamante and all the other jiu-jitsu guys that I fight with. If anybody got really good jiu-jitsu, and Matt Lindland, because Matt Lindland got some pretty good ground.
Yeah, he does.
Whenever I fight somebody that I know got some really good ground and they want to submit me, I get Jason Miller to train with him because I think Jason Miller has some of the best jiu-jitsu in mixed martial arts. A lot of people they underestimate him and stuff in his jiu-jitsu. If Jason trains right, if he get a good camp behind him and he trains right, I think Jason will be unstoppable in the 185 weight class.
I agree. I think he's really, really good. He trains with Eddie Bravo, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know how often he trains with Eddie Bravo. I don't know about who all he trains with.
What do you use Phil Baroni for? What do you use him for? Boxing?
I use Phil Baroni for boxing, and Phil Baroni's a good wrestler too. You know, Phil Baroni, I think he's like one of the most marketable guys in mixed martial arts.
He's definitely a personality.
Phil Baroni and Jason Miller. I think any organization would be idiots not to have Jason Miller and Phil Baroni and me. I think they'd be idiots not to have us in the organization.
Yeah. Let's take a look ahead to UFC 68, Rampage. What do you think about Randy Couture coming out of retirement, wanting to try to take the title from Tim Sylvia?
Randy Couture is mentally strong, you know what I'm saying, and it's hard to beat a strong mind, because the mind is one of the strongest things we have. So who knows what could happen? Tim Sylvia, he's a big son of a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he is.
He's like a big gremlin. He look like a gremlin before they eat after 12, you know.
Oh wow! After you get them wet, you feed them after midnight.
He look like that before they eat, you know, before they turn to the mean looking gremlin.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I probably will not tell him that next time I see him.
Yeah, he look like Gizmo.
It's the hair. It's the hair that does it, I think. What do you think about Crow Cop coming in? Do you think he's just going to terrorize the heavyweight division, or what are your feelings on that?
Yeah, I think Crow Cop's going to smash some heavyweights. He's going to kick some people's heads off. You know what I'm saying? People's heads going to be landing in the front and second row, and that might be bad. That might be bad for American fans. I don't think American fans are ready to see people's heads landing in their laps.
Well, we almost saw it last night after Rashad landed that kick to Sean Simmons' head.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Baby.
Decapitation. Wait,
Through high kick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, that high kick was so perfect. So dude face was like he just got kicked with some athlete's feet or something in his feet. It looked like the smell of his feet knocked him out first.
Nice. All right. Well, listen, Quinton Rampage Jackson, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to talk to us. We look forward to seeing you fight at UFC 67 All or Nothing. You guys can order it up on pay-per-view. It's call Dish Network, DirecTV, call your local cable operator, and order it up. UFC 67 All or Nothing. Quinton Rampage Jackson, Anderson Silva going to be taking on Travis Lutter for the title. Rampage, thanks so much. Can you hold on for us real quick?
Sure. Make it snappy because I was asleep when y'all talking.
All right, man.
All right.